Now that my fall winter capsule wardrobe is in an almost perfect place, I love everything I have, I wear everything that I have, and dressing up in the morning is so easy. I am ready for the next project. And the next project is gonna be my shoe wardrobe. Woo! Today I want to share with you what my most ideal shoe wardrobe collection looks like. And most importantly, how I'm planning on actually achieving that in a budget-friendly, sustainable and very intentional way. I love to plan out my wardrobes. I love to get inspired, dream, get very romantically about my wardrobe, what would be absolutely perfect, and then slowly making my way to a very practical, very minimal wish list. That is what I did with my fall and winter wardrobe, and I'm so happy with the result. So I'm gonna take the same approach when it comes to my shoe wardrobe. First, a couple of rules. So my first rule is that I want all of my shoes, or most of my shoes, to be in a neutral color. I love a color pop, but for me it is just not practical. I have a bright spring wardrobe, lots of my clothes are very bright, and if I then have to work with bright shoes also, it's just gonna end up looking too bright. So a neutral color for me would be brown, gray or blue. And then it doesn't really matter so much if it is a warm gray or a blue gray. I feel like your feet are so far away from your face, nobody will really notice that. But I want most of my shoes to be in a neutral color. My second rule is no duplicates. I don't need 10 pairs of sneakers, 10 pairs of boots, 10 pairs of sandals. I just want that one pair that is absolutely perfect, goes with most of my wardrobe. I will only do a duplicate, like 2 pairs of sneakers, if there is a very obvious reason to do so for me. Then the third rule is I will only allow 2 pairs of shoes per season. Of course, there's a lot of fluidity here, guys. I can still wear my fall boots in winter. I can still wear my summer shoes in spring, of course. But I really want to achieve that minimal closet, and therefore it is nice to have a rule. My fourth rule is that I think thrifting shoes is great, but I'm only gonna thrift the shoes that are absolutely in new state. My fifth rule is that my budget for new pairs of shoes will be around 100 euros. I think 100 euros is a fine price for boots, like pretty sturdy winter boots, and then for sandals I can probably do a little bit cheaper. Finally, we got all of the rules out of the way. Let's move on to the fun part. What is on my wish list? Let's start with an easy season, winter. Winter is easy for me because I am in winter right now. I've had a lot of time to think about what my perfect shoes would be, and I think I found the perfect solution. So winter here in Innsbruck can be very cold. There's lots of snow, there's lots of rain, there's lots of ice. So my winter boots need to be very functional mostly. And of course, ideally I would have pretty boots and also very functional boots. Now I have come to the conclusion that I need 2 pairs of boots for winter. I want 1 high pair of boots and I want 1 low pair of boots. Let me show you the high pair that I bought last year. They turned out to be absolutely perfect. You've probably seen this pair of boots before on my channel. I absolutely love my Sorel Torino boots. They are for me the perfect mix between very functional and also cute. I think they look very cute. They have a perfect sole, they're very warm, they're just really good boots in general. I love to wear them with skirts, with dresses. They also fit really nicely underneath my wide-legged pants. So my high boots, I got them covered for this winter and the next upcoming winters. And then for low boots, I haven't really found the perfect one. I would love to have a brown pair of boots. I for now have these ones. I bought them in a thrift store. I don't like the look of them, but they have taught me a lot about what the perfect pair of low boots would be. And this is kind of ideal. Like I said, I don't like the way they look, but they are the perfect height. They are very functional. They are great when it's icy. They are very warm. So something like this, but then a lot prettier, would be perfect for me. Next season, spring. So for me, spring and summer is kind of one wardrobe when it comes to clothes and also to shoes. So for this season, I've planned 3 to 4 pairs of shoes. The first pair I want to have in spring and summer is a pair of lightweight sneakers. I already have a pair like that. I have these light blue sneakers from Saola. I've had them for 4 years. I wouldn't rebuy them because they're just not my style anymore, but they are comfortable. They are very good quality, and I will just wear them out until they're not comfortable anymore. I'm trying to get more into a habit of actually wearing stuff before I buy something new. So I'm just gonna wear them, and then if at some point they are not comfortable anymore, I will try to look for new ones. I definitely already have seen lots of cute sneakers. I would also love maybe like a pink pair of sneakers, I don't know. But for now I'm just gonna do with the blue lightweight sneakers. The second pair of shoes that I absolutely need in spring summer for my ideal perfect wardrobe is a pair of sporty sandals. Now I already have a pair of sporty sandals. They are these ones from Teva. I've also had these for 4 years. These are really nice. They are so comfortable. I've worn them all day during summer, and yeah, I really like them. If they break down at some point, I am interested in buying some of these Keen Whisper sandals, or maybe just another pair of Tevas because they have already been great. The third pair that I would love to add to my spring summer shoe collection is a pair of ballerinas. Now I absolutely love the Speedcat ballerinas. They are so up my style. I love the colors. I would definitely buy them in the red, even though it is not a neutral color. I just love that vibrant red color, and I think they would go so well with skirts and pants and dresses. Imagine a cool linen pants, or my new like the Adidas pants I talked about last time. I think these ballerinas would perfectly fit into my style. And then for a bonus pair for spring summer collection, I am thinking about maybe a more elegant style sandal, because the sandals that I have, they are very, very sporty. I can imagine that I also sometimes want a more elegant style, maybe going to work, going to a dinner or something like that. For fall, I am also allowing myself 2 pairs of shoes in my ideal perfect shoe wardrobe collection. And the first pair of shoes that I think I'm going to need in the fall is a classic pair of sneakers. Now I have these Puma sneakers. I bought them last year in October or something, and they are great. They are still in pretty new state, and I really love the neutral colors. They're very comfortable, so this is a perfect shoe. And then my second pair of fall boots that I definitely need is a pair of beautiful, tall, elegant brown boots. Now these boots I'm also going to wear in spring with cute dresses. I'm also going to wear in winter when it's not too cold or too icy. So these boots will really be a 3-season kind of item. Even though I'm classifying it as a fall item, it will be, of course. It's all very fluid in the shoe department. You might say, well, you already have 2 pairs of winter boots. Do you need more boots? Yes, I do. Because these boots will be very, very elegant. And my winter boots are more practical and more functional. That is more the main thing, the main focus of them. And then my fall boots will be more about beautiful. So if I follow this plan, I will end up with 8 pairs of perfect shoes that I'm going to really enjoy, really wear throughout the years. I already have 5 pairs of shoes, but some of them are not amazing, not great. But so I need to add 3 more pairs of shoes. And I think 8 pairs of shoes is a good number. Some might say it's way too little, some might say it's way too much, but I think for me 8 pairs of items compared to a closet that usually has around 50 items, I think that is just perfect. 8 pairs of shoes that are completely functional, completely intentional, completely beautiful. I think that is what my perfect shoe wardrobe collection looks like. Stay tuned for the next video because I am planning on doing my yearly big spring clean out, and we're gonna do a big declutter. I think I will have to buy a few things for my spring wardrobe because the last time it was spring I was a lot heavier. So I already know there are a couple of pants I won't be able to fit in. I hope you're ready for that video. I hope you're there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Thank you, bye!